Hello and welcome to Scholar Coaching. If you'd also like to participate, follow the link below and access the replay inbox. In there, go ahead and drop your replay file, ball chasing link, or YouTube video of you playing your preferred game mode, and mention your competitive rank or 6-man's rank if possible. If any of this doesn't make any sense to you while watching the video, feel free to follow up on my Scholar School of Learning series in my video playlist. We go over all the basic ideas and general rotations that are talked about in these replay analysis.
I like the height,
Thank you, and I hope you
high-low
enjoy.
camera look. I'm a big fan of these. He gets the fake, overall fluctuate. So, when coming in here, you know you're beat by stacks. You shouldn't pre-flip forward. You should take your time, push up slowly, and get ready to read this guy's hit. Because right now you're hitting the brakes and you're panicking. Because he could hit this to your left. You could hit this behind you where you're awkward. But, like, you weren't planning to just get a free goal here. That's why you turned out right here, right? You weren't planning for him to whiff this. You should have not been planning for him to whiff this starting here. You know you're beat. You're not beating anyone to this ball, right? The second it bounces off right here as well, you know you're beat. If you just take your time driving up and just let them have this touch, right? Now you cover the dunk. If he whiffs it, he whiffs it. Now you show up to the right side, you cover. You can get a shot on net here. You can take it to the right wall here behind the other opponent. You can get possession in some way. You can force this a lot better, a lot quicker, right? More opportunities come in. If he hit it to the left or popped it there, you still would have been available to dunk it and been in a range where you're comfortable getting that. And in the same way, you still be able to come in for the aftermath and be much better on this overall force. Don't rush yourself in when you know you're beat. Don't flip here, right? You have your teammate at net. You can trust he's at net. Pops over, ball cam off right here. See that he's driving out of the net. Don't flip forward. Hold the back post. Watch the other opponent. Opponent leaves. He's going, giving a lot of space. Now you can drive in. Collect your pads. Push into near side second here. Breaks in. Now you're playing from behind your teammate in case they save it same side right underneath. You get your free goal. You can spill out, right? Now you come in. You can get your engagement if you want. You can catch the ball up the sidewall if you want to get it. Or bubble over and try and get immediate pressure. In the same way with the same line here. You can see they're going to save it to the right side. You can also bubble over if that's what you want to read. Turn in again, right? Take your immediate line. Take the exact same hit. You don't have to be that slow into it. You can be much more available. And then by being available there, if your teammate wanted to make a pass, line it for a pass, you've been closer and more available to drive in fields and be available for that pass. Bang. Clear. Nothing there. You're trying to pick up. You're right here with your teammate now. Again, huge spot with being second man. You don't have to push yourself so aggressively. Your teammate's already covering it. Cover in case your teammate fails. Coast. Be available. Let your teammate turn around. Readjust yourself if he's turning around, right? Reposition. Now it bangs over. You're coming straight into the corner. Safe engagement. You're disengaging this ball from in front of your net. You're not drift turning. You're not awkward. You're not going vertical to take a 50. You're getting a free possession, right? Anyway, you get the breakthrough. Pop over your head. You fake. You wait. Goes over. Let me go into... I just realized I've been doing the whole coaching here with the camera on. Let me go back into screen share here. Bop. Now if I do lines, you can see the lines. Good thing I didn't draw any lines yet. But you go inside the net when your teammates are covering behind you, right? Your teammates to your right, you can hear them. Or someone to your right, maybe it's the opponent, right? But your teammates are covering behind you. You need to pressure this. Oh, he's actually way upfield. Hold on. How do you get up there? Pop. He goes. No one goes. Oh, he dived right there. Okay, he dived. Yeah, taking your time here can be really good then. You just saw him dive. So take your time, but you don't want to put yourself inside the net facing out of it. You want to be facing the play. Facing your interception, right? Start from here. Honest hit, then go. Engage, counterattack, right? Honest touch, you read the play and you engage it. You make that force. By the time you end up getting that 50 or engagement, your teammate's already back in net. Any force you get's great. Chip over, you get your possession. Try to get that through him. Take the low 50, that's fine. Collect your 12s, rotate back a little bit, that's fine. 12 to 12. You didn't need to boost forward, right? Because you're turning out anyway. You may as well just take your time instead. Don't boost here, just take your time driving up. 12. Take the 12, grab it now, right? Now you're in the same position that you basically wanted to be in. Collect through, boost 12, up, in. A lot smoother, you get to that ball a little bit sooner. In the same way though, this ball didn't fall back to you, your teammate didn't force a pass that leads to you, right? You also turned away. You're probably losing this 9 out of 10 times. Turn out, go back to net, let the guy shoot it. Just collect your free ball here, right? Collect your free ball in the back if you have to. Either way, good job bumping him, getting him out of the way. Teammate comes in, he clears in the mid, you get scored on, almost. When playing a second, your teammates engaging this, just cover the net first, make the full rotation back, let them shoot, cover, right? Try and cover all the saves you can. Your teammate had a really bad touch here. If you really want to trust him to make a touch here that gets a pass, you can turn in earlier at the 12, in, near side, turn in, up, take the 50, maybe. But try not to get yourself stuck inside the net, especially like flipping around or drifting around, right? And doing 180s. Double jump, pop, nice, good shot. Well played. $50 through, dunk, nice. Trying to pressure. Over, okay. Turn. Low 50, your teammate was there. So anytime you turn out of a play like this, so you're facing away from the play now, ball cam off and see what your teammate's doing, right? You can ball came off, still turn it and still engages if you needed to, but your teammate's diving in, you should just rotate behind him, and you can go up the wall and engage, or you can reposition, come in here now, right? Wait for the shot, farther back, save it to the corner, whatever you want to do, right? But you should identify your teammate. Every time you turn away from the play, identify your teammate. See where they're at. Give a quick look. If you don't want to have to identify your teammate, don't turn away from the play. Just engage. 50 goes back to your corner. Trigger the bump, force, high. Teammate goes up backward maybe. He chases out, you clutch your 12. Go out to full boost. Anytime you're leaving a play here and rotating out, whether if it's just to collect this 12, go around to collect this 12, come back in, or grab the full boost, you should always bubble out to wrap towards the net. So you're covering the net first, and then now when you come in for the clear, you're easily clearing this out to your teammate, or you have dribble to go to net immediately for a shot, rather than needing to wait one more bounce and to get an awkward chip or awkward setup because you're not moving in the momentum of the ball that you want to hit. Follow through. Okay, the reposition here is fine. That's okay. You go up. Your aerial should be confident till you're boosting the whole way through, right? The second you're going to start boosting on this vertical, you start boosting right here, this is fine. You need not throttle the boost. Boost all the way through, get power, get speed, right? The second you throttle that, if they're comfortable and they have their boost, they come in, right? Pop, he's up, he goes, commits, boom, you're dusting now because you didn't commit, right? You got to use that momentum, you got to commit, you got to dust him. If you don't dust him, you weren't fast enough. Oh yeah, okay, Darren. Yeah, sure. Pop. Come back. You turn in because he goes low. You try a dunk. Fair trade. Not terrible. The overall turn here could be really good. You just misread the overall engagement a little bit. And what I like to do here usually is I'm not worried about getting the ball on the net usually on this. Let me get the epic pen up. I'm not worried about getting a shot here, so I don't care about engaging direct like this or direct in to try and get a shot or breakthrough. I cut off the midfield first on my line, and then turn into side one. I try to chase him up the wall. If he blows through, I'm still recovering quick enough, but the main thing is he blows through and it guarantees towards my net, and my teammate gets the ball in the corner where it's safe, right? I don't want to leave any line where I'm pre-flipping or even to go around me, where I'm overcommitted onto their side. I much rather prefer to soft challenge, coming in and go up the wall with the ball, or force in or fake shadow and come back out. Or if I do push through, maybe come in direct with his line, so if he hits it in the midfield, I can turn in and bump him, and then my teammate usually get a free ball from midfield maybe. Could be a pretty evil trade there. Your overall pre-jump and dive on this, I don't think you need to jump and dive into their corner. Ends up being a little bit much, but I'm okay with you making the engagement. I think just maybe changing up the line a little bit and being, making that adjustment. You're checking back for the demo here a lot. You're trying to identify him. Really just make one quick look here. Or in the same way, Stax is recovering on the far side, you know that? You don't need to worry about him. He's recovering on the far right side, right? So just stay focused on the play for the double tap, play neutral, right? They miss, you face in, they whiff again. You'll be pushing in to guarantee the goal of your teammate here. Or if the guy popped it, right? Instead of you facing away like this, you're facing neutral, so you turn in and engage immediately, rather than needing to turn around and then engage, right? You don't want to be making it a full 180 to make an engagement. Only 90-degree turns at most. Otherwise, you may as well just leave. Okay, get that corner boost, turn up field, force back. You over drift turn there, but overall the drift snap turn can be very effective there. You just got to work on it. You don't want to be like dragging your way around. You want to be snap and go, right? Snap and go. And it's going to be by holding the drift a lot less of time there. It's okay to drift turn about 90, then finish the 90 with a turn, or drift turn the 135, then finish the 180 with the leftover 45, whatever it is, right? But don't be doing just a drag out like that where you're snapping and rolling back towards your corner. You want to be snapping it. Maybe do it by practicing taps on the drift button instead of holds, right? 2 taps, 3 taps, right? Maybe not one long hold. I like the idea of the shot. Recovery is okay. You can definitely work on the recovery a little bit, but the shot was pretty well placed. Try again the left corner if you can next time. We'll throw into the corner to your teammate. He gets the clear, you turn in, you chase, that's good. Nice play choice. I like the execution. Good try on the shot. Can work on those with some more aerial practice. Doing some rings in general, just air dribble control can work out a lot. Really well. When your teammate bails here and he gets the corner boost, let him defend the net. Instead of flipping back, start to turn in shadow. Force Wicked here to shoot this, or chip it back to your corner here. Or chip it towards the sidewall a little bit, or roll back to your teammate. Let him engage, and then you can rotate behind him and get the corner boost, or get the corner boost. And then now you have full boost of net, right? Focus on the boost later. You don't need to get it right now, because you end up being 25, 38 in net. If this guy came in, and just came in for the dunk, popped it off backboard high, where you'd be pretty awkward, pop off backward, you're awkward, right? 38 boost is really awkward to boost back around to get back in front of net, and then wait for the shot. You want to have 100, you can't just chase it, you can't read it, you can't get a whole lot there, that 38 boost in the way that you're facing. Focus on just getting that cut initially when your teammate went back for the full. You'll give him the free counterattack with full 100 boost anyway, and then you're good to go. Get your boost after that. You flip back, coming back to net, center line. Try to go outside those both sides. Don't drift into the center net like this, right? 12 here. You'd also get the 12 out right here, and then 12 right here. Turn in facing. Now you're facing the play already. You're not drift turning, snapping. You have momentum now to push through, right? You're up, you engage, you get it, or you're crossing over this way. You're easy read. You come in, you match it for the double tap, right? Especially for your back post here, right? Facing the play already. Here's his pop. You drive in, you're up. You throw it to the corner where it's safe. You don't wait for the double tap. If he double taps right now, you're scored on, right? If he's a better player, you want to rank up, you're going to play against better players. He's a better player, he double taps that, and he gets a goal. That's how that happens, right? You got to block it at back post. You got to put yourself in a back post position so you can get it at the backboard. Come around, you get the corner boost, get the side boost as well to steal it. Maybe demo Wicked next time, right? They're going for a breakthrough here, but he can't shoot this. Even if he shoots it, your teammate has to save it. Take away the danger factor, which is Wicked. So turn into midfield here, lead in front of him, right? So coming in from right here, lead in front of him, and then as he stops, you'll be right about here, turn in, and demo on the turn in. If he tries to accelerate and flip backwards, you can snap, turn and chase. If he flips backwards, you can also just leave him. He's leaving the play. But if he tries to edge forward, you can also just let go, and then demo him, right? But start in front, and then lead into him at the end of it. Get that demo. If you demo him, there's no danger. He definitely won't have a shot on your net at that point. It'll just be a free counterattack. You know that that'd be free. You'd be able to drive in, take your free shot, and have a free goal there probably. Push through, get it around him. One guy back, you kind of identify. Try to hit it behind him here. That's okay. Probably could have gone for more of a dribble, but overall, not terrible. Your teammate gets a 50. You're resetting. Identify the opponent. You could have turned in here and easily had this. This is pretty free, right? Stacks is going back towards his net. You can see he's driving into the corner behind the ball. You can turn in direct, play for the bounce, and just hit it behind him. Go for a double tap maybe. Maybe just get a chip on the corner, then recover. So like chip on corner so it bounces like this, and then boost back down, recover. And then you got your next line leading into this. But you don't need to leave here completely. They bang. Your teammate just went behind you. You could trust him a little bit here, right? He rotated back. You can ball cam off to start. Look at he's lined in. Just let him clear this. He's a much better clear. You rotate behind him. You can still save it at the end in case he whiffs, all right? You don't have to rush that too much. Bang. Yikes. All right, so you just spawned there almost. Chase through. Chip. Demoed. Come out. Do your best. Yeah, you're not getting that save. Unfortunate. Right. So what you can do to overall make sure you don't get demo next time, hold your back post. Right? Clean up your back post, make the full rotation. Back in. He whiffs. You're facing. Right? You can bubble back in to chase over. Let him go first. There's no pressure. You don't have to rush it. Right? Come in after the fact. Or, in the same way, by back post, you can get this a lot sooner. Right? And then just bang it out. You can always bang this off your side. Doesn't matter if he demos you anymore, right? You can get a cleaner play into that. Or the same way, maybe even have a vertical throw back into the corner where it started. In the same way. After you're demoed, though, it's basically done. There's not much you can do. Your team to buy you more time. But you can just not put that much pressure on him either way. Pressuring. You're not really committing. You can stay neutral facing her as first man in, right? They're going to have to hit this in some way. If they bang it, your teammate's got it. You don't got to rotate yet. Just stay neutral facing. He chips it towards the net. You cut off, right? You start to punish stacks. He drops it. You punish. You're up. You shoot, right? Opportunity. Take the shot anyway, but it's like you're showing up later. And if he dropped that straight down, you would have never had the free goal that could have turned it out. Either way, though. Not terrible. Chip around him, okay. I like the shot idea. You need to work on these shooting overall angles. If you can get a higher pop on that, flick over him a little bit, get some better ball control, that can help out a lot. You have a lot of solo play opportunities, and some of them are simple and really efficient, like that double jump shot you had. But overall, like a lot of your mechanical plays, you need more confidence in your aerials, so you're there faster and getting stronger, more controlled hits. And then the other side of that, when you have these dribbles, you kind of throw away the ball to the front side of your car too much, and you're chasing the ball for every hit rather than just controlling it. Focus on that slower ball control. Softer hits leading into balls on top of you. Things that you can flick over the opponent. You're supposed to dribble to bait them in and throw a random angle that they won't be able to read, right? Like a vertical flick. Something like that, simple and effective, very easy to do. You end up chasing the ball, so it ends up being very easy to read your dribble. You get dunked here. Your teammate couldn't clutch it up. It's not your teammate's job to clutch your game. You have to carry this if you want to win. Other simple moments like not drifting in net and 180 drifting to lose all your momentum and speed and not be able to cover the backboard. Fix those post lines, right? You don't need to go back post every time. You can go near post too, but outside in on these post lines, right? You don't want to be driving inside the net and then back out. You want to be crossing over your net. That way, if they hit a backboard, you can jump up and get it. The second you put yourself inside the net, drift turn like this, you're going to hit that ceiling, you're going to fall back down, they're just going to double tap it over your head every time, right? Get ready for better opponents. They're going to come.